Hello everybody, my name is Skoro and welcome to my first ever YouTube Let's Play. And it's gonna be a Let's Play of Pokemon Definitive Platinum made by Big Nation. So I've been a Pokemon fan for a good while now, and while I completed some of the games, I never fully finished Platinum. So for our Let's Play, I thought I was gonna do a ROM hack of Pokemon Platinum, being Pokemon Definitive Platinum. Now, while myself, I'm not too familiar with this ROM hack, from what I read on the Pokemon community page, it's an enhancement hack of Pokemon Platinum with many fixes and improvements. Welcome to Pokemon Definitive Platinum. This is a definitive version of hack of Pokemon Platinum made by Big Nation. This game aims to show what the original game showing Big Nation. Yeah, so this is basically the creator introducing you to the game. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before I go any further, is this your first adventure? If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it. I don't need any info. I play Pokemon for almost a decade now. So no. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Here I have a Pokeball. Touch the middle of this Pokeball if you please. I sure will do. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do I do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon. So yeah, pretty much basically everything from the tutorial is the same. I am a boy. Yes. And my name is Skuro. So the plan for this series is basically to finish the game all up until the Elite Four. Maybe I'll do some of the post game. Not really sure, but we'll see. I'm just gonna leave the default name as Barry. Don't have anything creative for him. I'll pretty much just explore the ROM hack and see what it has to offer. I didn't look much into the changes itself, so I'm probably gonna be surprised by a lot. I also won't be reading all the dialogue, so if you want, just pause the. So if anyone is watching, just pause the video and read yourself, I guess. Same thing, same channel. I'll check settings, text speed fast, battle style to set, as I think it's more fun that way. And frame 8. So yes, now I bet he'll give us some Pokemon. Okay, is this a new PC? Where was I? Right, we're going to see Professor Owen and get some Pokemon. I'll be waiting outside. Oh, Kurt, if you're late, I'm fighting with 10 million Pokédogs. Welcome to brand new definitive adventure Pokemon Platinum. This game aims to prove what the original Sinnoh journey could have been like to experience. Evolution changes, while Pokemon variety, new story content, enhanced post-game, and much more await you. Check the Discord to see all of the changes made to the game. I will put the game's Pokemon community page in the description along with its Discord server and the creator's channel. So if you want to play it yourself, it's right in the description. That's a lot of rare candies. I'm gonna take it. I won't use them, but I'm just gonna take them to have them. There's our mom. Kuro, Barry already left. I don't know what it was about, but he sure was in a hurry. Thanks, Mom. I originally know the early game of Pokemon Platinum fairly well, as I played regular Platinum quite a few times, but never finished it. The most I got was to the 7th gym, I think. Don't get to call tall grass, fall Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't, so I'll take care, sweetie. Yeah, so this series won't really have much editing to it. I'm just gonna be playing a game and pretty much see what it has to offer. Pokemon Professor returned to the next town over. They say he was gone for 4 long years. I wonder if he found some amazing Pokemon while he was gone. Listen, what a cute Pokemon. Finleaf Town, fresh and free. Also, excuse me for my murmuring, I am a bit dyslexic, so hopefully it's not that much of an issue. What do you have to say? What do you say? You two sure are tight. Sure we are. FUD! What's that about? Oh hey girl. Hey, I'm going to see Professor Owen, you should come too, and quickly. Oh jeez, forgot something. Are you looking for Barry? He was gone for a second, but then he came running right back home. He just can't sit, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. Oh, probably your husband. A bag in general too. Oh hey Kuro, I'll be waiting you on the road. It's 10 million fine if you're late. So, I think Generation 4 is a pretty fairly made generation. I like it very much. It was very consistent in terms of games. Hey Kuro, looking for Barry? He just went tearing off a little while ago. You're certainly not gone too far, why not go chase after him? I sure will do. Too slow. Alright, let's get moving to Professor Roman's lab. But don't go into the grass, right? No worries, no problem. It doesn't matter that we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this, I got an idea. Now listen, you know how wild Pokemon jump out of the grass when you go into tall grass? So what you do is you scoot over to the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. If you just keep dashing, we can get to Sandgem Town without running into wild Pokemon. Okay, stick with me. Okay, here goes. On your marks. Hold it. You two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. Then what is the meaning of you going to the tall grass? Hey Hero, this old guy. It's Professor Rowan, isn't it? What's he doing here? Should I go into the tall grass because they wanted Pokemon? What to do? The world will surely change if they will need to meet Pokemon. It's right for me to put them on that path. You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you? Yeah, I do. Me too, I love Pokemon too. I'll ask you once again, you two, you truly love Pokemon, do you? But you can ask 100 times, the answer will never change. We'll go for answer 100 times, we love him. Well, I don't think I love him that much. That joke's getting old. I like that little Easter egg. But we'll have to forcefully answer yes. A pair of reckless kids who foolishly try to enter into the tall grass without Pokemon on their own. It reminds me that people like that would do with Pokemon. Well then forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend here. I mean, I was the one who tried to go into the tall grass and all. How big of you? Very well then, I will entrust you with a Pokemon. I apologize for putting you through that exercise. However, you must promise me that you will never endanger yourselves again. Now then. Now where? And there's Dawn! Professor Robin, left your briefcase at the lake. No, is something wrong here? Ah, there it is. Done, nice work. What I was about to do was to entrust these two with their own Pokemon. Pardon? Those Pokemon are hard to replace, so you should think about giving them away. Exist side by side with Pokemon. There comes a time when people should meet Pokemon. There's a world that should be explored together. For them, today is the day, the place, the right here. Go on, open the briefcase and choose a Pokemon. Really? Professor Rowan? I can't believe I'm so happy now I can keep a straight face. Hey Kuro, you can choose first. I'm practically grown up. I have to show some class here. Yeah, sure. Sure you do, Barry. Go on, open the briefcase and choose a Pokemon. I will, but firstly I will save. Just for... in case I get a bad nature. Also, if I wanna say happy 4th of July to the American viewers. Well, I'm not American myself. I know it's a holiday all of you enjoy, so happy 4th of July. Now I usually go with Turtwig as it's my favorite. I'm also a big fan of Piplup, but and Chimchar is kind of alright for me. I know it's objectively the best one, but I'll go with Turtwig, as I just like Turtwig. Bye, Robin. Professor is really nice. On TV, he seems so stern and scary. Hey, Kuro, you've all got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this? Not really. What's with that attitude? Don't be that way. You got both good Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this? Yeah, sure. Time has finally come. Kuro, challenge you to a battle. Pokemon Trainer Berry. Send out Chimchar. So, for first ever battle, we're just gonna spam tackle. And you missed. Dang it, Turtwig. Man, that one hurt. Man, Turtwig does a lot of damage. And one final tackle, and it is done. And a level up. Pokemon player defeated Pokemon Trainer Berry. Be there for the battle. My Pokemon needs rest too. See ya, Kuro. What's the matter with you? Wow, that's what happened to you. Remember, you're lucky to have met Professor Rowan. Imagine if you didn't. I'd like to think that wild Pokemon might have done to you too. Kuro, go see Professor Rowan and thank him properly for your Pokemon. His office is in Sangam Town, isn't it? Now that you have your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so threatening. Oh no, Kuro, put these on. And there we go, we got the running shoes. Going to Segment Town is like an adventure in itself, right? With those running shoes, you can get to faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions. Yeah, you already know. Now, let's check out our third pick. Brave Nature. Interesting. And I think if I press the right bumper, I can see the IVs, which aren't particularly good, but it's our little guy. And we can finally run. Too slow. Kuro, I'm sick of waiting. I'm going to see Professor Rowan so I can thank him properly. So I had this great idea. Listen up, okay? You know the lake where we always play at? You know how they say a legendary Pokemon lives there? You guessed it. Let's catch that Pokemon. That will make Professor Rowan happy, I'm sure of that. Me and you together, we've got nothing to fear. Finleaf Town. Hey girl, I said the lake's not that way. Yeah, fine Barry, we'll go this way. Legend, this lake is home to a Pokemon said to be being of emotion. It is because of this Pokemon that people can experience sorrow and joy. What's going on? The flowing time, the expanding space. I'll make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Remember it. Until then, sleep while you can, legendary Pokemon to like bed. Allow me to pass. Step aside. What was that about? Your guy. Okay, girl, let's catch that legendary Pokemon. Did you hear that, Kuro? That was the legendary Pokemon crying. That had to be it. Okay, this is our chance. Let's catch it. We don't have any Pokeballs, man. Yeah, exactly. You know, Pokeballs, P-O-K-X and E balls. If you don't have those, we can't catch Pokemon or take them around with us. Do you think Crystal he'd give us some if we asked him? You know, you remember what he said, don't you? You said to visit him at his lab if you needed anything. Okay, Kuro, I'll race you. First one to press his lab in second town, rules. Rules what, Barry? Rules what? What Pokemon look in tall guys? They can come by bursting out at any time. Bursting out at any time. As we were waiting to battle, Pokemon just walk in tall grass. Yet to avoid wild Pokemon, then stay on the tall grass. I'll talk to these MCs later on. For now. And we got Nidoran. But yeah, for now, I'm just going to avoid talking to MCs. At least until I'm done with the tutorial. Hello, Don. Oh, there you are. Please come with me. The professor is waiting. This is it, our Pokemon research lab. Let's go. What the? Oh, it's you, Kuro. That old guy. He's not so scary. He's not so scary. That old guy. He's not scary so much as he's totally out there. Ah, it doesn't matter. Kuro, I'm out of here. See you later. Oh wait, the legendary Pokemon in the lake were early. Forget it. Forget about it. Our Pokemon need to be tough enough for that. Wow, what was that? The orange shoe seems to be really impatient. Well, anyway, let's go inside. Well, look who's here. Kuro, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. Interesting without Turvix was no mistake it seems. Well, would you like to give it a name? I would. Yes, I will. Now for the nickname, I'm just gonna go with the... something fairly simple, like... Vern. Actually, I'm gonna go with... Fern. Okay, I see. And you're happy with that nickname? Yes, I am. Well, when I first saw you two about to step into tall grass, well, Pokemon, I was shocked. I was unstunned by these foolhardy children. But now, you are studying me in an entirely different way. Already, there's a bond growing between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Turvik feels the same way about you. That's why I'll ask you to charge that Pokemon Turfig of yours. I'm so glad you're kind toward Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to... Oh, I just can't say it. Then the music cuts off. Let's move on to the main topic. There's something I want you to do for me. I'll aim to probably introduce myself first. My name, as you know, is Robin. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect the data using the Pokédex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to trust you with this Pokédex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Sure. And we got the Pokédex. That Pokédex is a very high-tech device. It'll automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. Kuro asks you to go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. I want one too. When you walked up to Route 209 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? Well, for 60 years, even now, I get a feel when I'm with Pokemon. Now you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means there are just as many fools waiting for you out there. Now go. Girl, your grand adventure begins right now. The Pokemon that I met for the first time was Piplup. If you had chosen a Piplup on Route 201, we have the same Pokemon right now. Not that it matters, but anyway, I'm done. Also, I have the personal app pages to the Pokédex. So in a sense, I'm just like you. I just got a little head start of you, that's all. I'd be happy to teach you things. Glad to meet you, Kuro. Now, that was a lot of dialogue. Kuro! I have something good here. You should take it as well. And we got a TM207. Bear in mind, however, that the TM is single use only. I don't think that's the case. I think this game has infinite TMs. Here is the Pokemon Mart. It's a shop where you can buy and sell items and medicine. Kuro, since you are a novice trainer, you won't be able to buy many kinds of merchandises. I'll borrow you. Yeah, Don, we get it. Basic tutorial stuff. Yeah, TMs are often used. That's cool. But I think that's the end for this episode. In the next episode, we'll go back to our mom, do the catching tutorial, and go on to Singdom Town. Along with that, I'll do a bit more research about this brown hat so I can talk about it more. That's it for now. Kuro, signing off.